He's here again?
Oh man, Ashley!
Hi!
yeah.
And hi everybody else.
going
Welcome to DM
on?
DRPG. I am your DM Duchess. I almost said I am your JenOfThieves. I'm also that, actually. I am two things at once.
You can be two things.
Welcome to our Thursday
Ain't
night
time
game.
for a minute-long message, Colin. I'll watch after the game.
Ghostbusters Next to Nothing. This is episode 2.
Woo!
If you've missed episode 1, it is, well, by the time you see this, it'll be available on YouTube.
Hell yeah. Everybody did
You're going to
great.
get that flash drive.
I had some angst. It is sitting literally right here. You can also, if you want to hang out with us a little bit more, join our Discord where we get all of our casts for all of our games, where we vote for all of our games, where we talk about all of our games, and also a whole bunch of random stuff. We also have a Patreon. If you have some spare cash and want to support the channel, we use it to buy books, merch, materials. You get all kinds of perks like weighted voting, guaranteed slots in games, so on and so forth. Extra special sneak peeky stuff for Matt's werewolf game, which is coming back hopefully
Oh, werewolf.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But tonight, we're not playing werewolf. We are playing Ghostbusters. Hey guys, it's only been 1 week. I hope you remember what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone want to start recaps?
You have to choose the first sacrifice.
Yeah. Swing hard, Jen. What you got? I ain't scared of you.
I'm going to go with Lou. You go first because I can't see your
Dang
face.
Get on my way in the front.
Curveball.
Gee, big surprise. Well, I'll just say this: 4 guys and a hole, and the various ways these wonderful gentlemen wanted to explore said haunted hole in a residential area in the backyard of a house in Charlotte. Yeah, basically, we got a call from this. No, her name's not Karen.
And
I
we-
cannot remember her name. And basically, she said, "Hey, I have a mystery hole in the backyard. Please come and look at it."
And
I'm
suddenly,
so glad
this,
you didn't say that.
suddenly this is definitely a book Cricket would read. Mike.
Chad appears.
Yeah. Our buddy Teddy, our science guy, he got knocked out. He took a little bit of a nap. That's okay. He's still got the ghost.
Brad.
Let's see. I had a talk with the mother who did not believe in ghosts. We have essentially made her a bit of a believer after I made her go watch her own security footage because she did not. I was pretty sure she was not going to pay me otherwise.
Yeah.
She was just gonna say you made it up, but we found out that the ghost is somehow related to this coin.
Somehow. All right. DM Daddy.
We found out that apparently some ghosts only ghost during certain hours, as we had arrived early in the day, and the ghost didn't show up till 2 in the morning.
Sometimes they don't show up when you want them to.
Nope.
If you're
Or
gonna
when
haunt.
Or when I'm
Exactly.
around. Chef.
Let's see. We had, by my count, two bridal catches, 1 oops, and 2 or 3 what the hells? All of which led to somebody throwing a golden cross down to me at the bottom of aforementioned hole, and me somehow magically finding the coin that had somehow disappeared, and now we know that it's somehow attached to a sorority, which is where I think that's where our next lead's going. provided, of course, we don't get a ticket or some other outreach.
Okay. And Pierce.
Uh, first busting went off without a hitch. No property damage, so we got full pay because we're great at our job.
Perfect. I'm sure you can go 2 for 2.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot of video footage of Grover Cleveland's great job not getting knocked out by the ghost. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure why Jerry was lying, but hey, what's up? Do what you got to do, I guess.
When we last left off, everyone was heading back to HQ for some R&R or R&D. I'll go around and see what everyone else spent the next 12 hours doing besides hopefully getting some rest. Starting with Chad. 12 hours of downtime. Get anything done?
Slept. Made sure my nice clothes were clean. Probably ate some food. Texted Winnie to find out what time I was picking her up.
Okay. William.
I decided that I was going to be looking at the essentially the history of the land there.
Okay.
'Cause-
Roll me either investigation or computers.
we'll go. Let's see. Where is? They are both the same, aren't they? Yep. All right. Doesn't matter. All right. I'll go with computers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay. These computer rolls are like no joke. This property is really easy to find. So you basically find all of the stuff that Teddy found about the property records, when the Connors bought the place. Melody Austin died in there, only person you could find that died there. You also
Okay.
find that the Connors house was not built above a cemetery, any kind of holy ground, no functional mines anywhere near it. You don't find anything weird in the background check for the parents. Nothing strange in terms of the kids. Everything seems pretty up and up there. You find the sunroom that was dug through was one of the most recent additions. It was added in the 2010s. Other recent construction and repair was just new garage door, bathroom remodel, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing underground. And before the house was built in the 90s, it was just a parcel of land, part of a bigger part of land that used to be farmland. Nothing remarkable at all.
All right.
All right, Teddy, what did you want to do in your downtime?
I wanted to. We had discussed me making some sort of trap net taser kind of a thing. Like, basically, it's the idea being that it's a net, a wire net, with a bunch of tiny little positron emitters that if you touch one, it doesn't do anything, but if you touch two, it creates a positron arc straight through it. Sort of like a taser that, if you touch just one, you're fine, but if you hit both, it sort of jumps up and shocks you.
Okay.
So I've been fiddling.
All right. That is not exactly what I thought you were going to do.
What did you think I was going to do?
I thought you were going to work on the net first.
That is the net. That's the principle behind the net.
Okay. I'm going to have you, step 1, study the schematics from the proton pack and prod to figure out how the proton emitters work themselves. That
Would
is going
that
to be
be
mechanics or natural science.
Those are the same for me. We'll go with mechanics, just because that seems more appropriate.
Just barely squeaked by.
Woo!
You get your hands on basically a blueprint of how the weapon is put together. But it kind of dug from the repair kit itself. None of you have really fully taken these things apart before. You're honestly not sure how dangerous that might actually be. But you managed to get kind of a good idea of how they are potentially powered and laid out and wired. So your next step is you are going to research the electrical properties of the components to figure out how to potentially isolate and contain the energy bursts in a way that neither of these pieces of equipment do.
So that would be natural science.
Or mechanics.
Let's go with natural science, just because I'm researching energy and everything. It seems more appropriate. Holy hell!
All right. You manage after about 2.5 hours of research and plugging things into like a simulator that are normally just electrical engineers use, but you managed to pirate a copy. Don't tell Chambers. It's on company property. You managed to come up with a couple of potential options for that. You don't have time to go any further than that, though.
Okay.
Just Jerry.
I'm more than just a cherry.
Just Jerry.
She reinforced.
Right. Jerry's gonna go and pick up like an extra drawing kit or something better than what he had in the car to draw on, which was pretty much a napkin and a pen. But he'll get like an actual sketch pad and try to improve upon his idea. What that was his loose sketch.
Okay. Roll me arts and crafts again.
Yep. Oh, that's much better.
Hey! You did it.
Yay!
You get it. You managed to pull up a couple of Super Soaker pictures that you can go off of, some airsoft guns for reference, and you managed to sketch out something a little bit more useful in terms of planning on how to build this thing. Did you want to do some research on slime, or is that you just gonna get some sleep?
I think right now, because we were up at 2 a.m., getting some sleep is more important.
Okay. All right. That leaves us with Jerry Lee and
Yeah.
Zoe. Both of you are going to basically go and gather information. I'm going to give you an opportunity to share that with people when you get back. Zoe, you basically just spend the whole time at a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's something else you would do.
Other than sleep, just research.
I'm assuming everyone sleeps at some point. Okay.
Yes.
Jerry Lee, do you sleep first or do you go on a little field trip first?
If she's still awake, I'm gonna head on to my psychic.
Okay.
If it's cool with me taking this coin to her,
Zoe-
franchise owner.
Zoe takes pictures, so she has those on file.
Yeah.
Okay.
You text your contact, Ava Red. You know she has a small town, like little shop in Matthews when she's not actually on the road. It's like one of those just corner stores, barely enough room to like walk in and turn around in. But it's hers. She
Mhm.
just needs a space. You text her to see if she's awake. It takes her maybe 15 minutes to reply to you, but you do get an answer, just a thumbs up.
Oh. Find somewhere to bring her some coffee and something sweet. And I show up empty-handed and just like, hey, wake up and do things. But yeah.
Like 4 a.m. Not really sure. What would be open?
Eats or something.
Like a gas
Hey,
station?
you up?
Like a
Stop it.
sheets.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, it's QT in Charlotte.
A Schmeats. A Wawa.
You stop in, just
Yeah.
fill a cup with some coffee, and show up with some sugar. She's kind of like standing at the door when you approach. Short black hair tucked under like a red handkerchief, tank top, some leggings, clearly not dressed for a performance. She unlatches the door when she sees you come in.
Yeah. Head on in. Thank you for being awake. Appreciate you.
She pops the door open, gestures you inside.
Yeah.
It's like thematic, her shop. Crystals everywhere, a big table, tarot cards, crystal ball, whole 9 yards.
Mm.
You know most of that stuff is nonsense.
Yep. Just turning things upside down and just wiping stuff. Just
She locks
not
the door behind you.
rude, but playful. Yeah.
Hey, then it costs $14 whole.
I ain't got that for you.
What are you doing up this late?
Texas 30. We just got off of a very successful busting. Some digging dude a couple miles from here.
Right.
This coin is at the, I guess, center of this one, at least for right now. This is weird stuff. You're weird stuff.
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
What did the coin do? She holds a hand out.
That's a real good question. I don't really, kind of a haze. I've been awake for a good long while. It was in a hole, then it wasn't in a hole, and then it was in like a thing to keep it separate from stuff and under a camera, and then it wasn't in there, and then there was a ghost guy who was digging, and he popped up and he screamed, and this nerd passed out, and then we busted him.
Maybe you should have this coffee.
Oh no, I'm fine. That's for you. That's a thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
She like crosses to sit down at her little table, turning the coin over in her hands. You know, I'm better at life forces. Inanimate objects aren't really my deal, but let's see what I can figure out. She holds it in the palm of her hand. They roll for her.
Lucky 13.
You're right.
Yeah.
She takes a deep breath, closes her eyes, and sits there for maybe a minute, her thumb rubbing across the coin, before suddenly her eyes pop open and she looks sort of confused. This has like a hint of power to it, but it's not always there. It feels like it's jumping on or off or in or out. Like I'm not sure where it's going when it's not here, but it seems like it's linked to something. But not always.
That tracks because we had to wait for like 6 hours for the ghost to start ghosting. And he wasn't there until then, and then he was there.
It's passed through many hands, but it's spent most of its time unseen, untouched, surrounded by darkness. Or darkness. But definitely
Yeah.
darkness. And it belongs
Like
to
a
someone now.
cave.
Someone bright. It cuts through the darkness. And it's so bright I can't see who owned it before. Whatever it is, I don't think it's done. She hands it back over.
Oh. Well, that's maybe good news.
I mean, it doesn't feel wicked. It
Can you
feels
get anything? Oh,
no, what?
I was gonna say, I wonder if you can get anything of the ghost himself, like a touch on it. Anything about him?
Nothing about any digger. No screams. If he was attached to that, he's. Well, I'm assuming he's gone. You said it was successful.
He's in the trap, which would make sense, but I don't know if there was any leftover spookiness to it. I don't know. I don't understand how this stuff works. That's why I bring you coffee at 3 in the morning.
She laughs and takes just a really long sip of it. If it's still too hot, she doesn't show it.
Yeah.
It feels not just not done, it feels incomplete.
Hmm.
Like there's something else supposed to come with it, or it's missing something. And something else that doesn't make any sense. It feels like if everything falls into place, if the other pieces are found or brought together, it's like a convergence. You know how the planets kind of come together, but it's not that big. But it's a convergence of not two things. What did happen and what did not happen coming together. But you can't just combine opposites like that. They cancel each other out. It just ends up nothing. She takes another big sip of her coffee.
Trying to keep up and just committing as much of this as he can to memory to try and just regurgitate this as he was told to something, to somebody. Whoever's awake when he gets back to HQ.
Whatever this is, it seems bigger than probably what you're used to. You sure this is a you kind of job?
You've met me, right? Epic hero Jericho Speedwagon.
Yeah, there's a
You
difference
watched me
between.
die,
There's a difference.
and here I am.
There's a difference.
Should I be worried? Should we not do this? Because
I don't know what this is. Just be careful. I saw you die once. I don't want to.
We'll see how many times I can bounce back. All right. Ugh.
Most people don't.
Worst case, I'll come back and make one of these things magic for you.
Most people don't get the one time. Yeah.
I'm not most people. Thank you. I appreciate you, as always. So helpful.
Thanks for the coffee.
Anytime, just like a wad full of just money in the tip jar, just whatever pocket change was left over from whatever, just to make it worth it. I'll do my best to be careful out there. You say to worry, I'll worry.
And don't wait till you need me to do something to say hi.
Sure. We'll get lunch. What day is it? Did I have a watch on when I came in here?
She kind of passes over his watch.
Yeah. You need something. Cool. Yeah. We'll get lunch sometime this week. I got you.
All right. Stay safe.
Do the same. Get some sleep.
You get sleep.
No, I'm good. You know I don't sleep like that.
And you head back to HQ. Get some Z's.
Yep.
Next morning, you guys wake up. I don't know. At some point before noon, I'm assuming. Kind of
Sleep
come
or
back
wait.
together. You are free to have some convo if you want to chat for a bit.
Just sleep in the living room.
So whenever
We
Jerry
do
wakes
Force
have-
up,
made
he
it
says,
back in.
Just so I'm clear, we do have a lawyer on standby, right?
I have a lawyer.
that was oddly specific.
Do we, the franchise, have a lawyer?
I'm sure corporate has a lawyer. And they have a
Corporate has a
1-800
lawyer?
number you can call for legal advice.
How-
Okay.
However, if
Are you-
you commit like crimes, the
Not-
lawyer is not available in your off hours. If you if the lawyer specifically for things that happen on the job,
Yeah.
which means it's
As-
things that can be billable.
Yeah. This is the good kind of need a lawyer. I got some ideas about maybe tweaking the tech a little bit. Might turn into something fun that isn't
Yeah,
part of the standard gear.
Me too.
Well,
Okay.
apparently we got
Well, you are able to do that. It falls into a gray area if you start causing property damage while doing it.
okay. I haven't broken any laws I'm aware of, and I haven't done anything that is.
That's the funny thing about law. It stands up regardless if you know about it or not.
I just drew a picture.
I've been fiddling around with some blueprints and parts. That's all.
All right.
I think I might be able to make that net I was talking about.
The net that's not a net.
No, it's a net, but it's a ghost net.
It's a net that's a taser.
It works on the same principle as a taser.
Hmm.
Like you have to touch multiple points in order to create an arc. That's how a taser works. In this case, it would be two of those that a ghost touches two of these arcs, and it sends a proton stream through it.
So it's a net, but it's a single line going through one ghost.
Unless it
So
touches multiple.
It's
Unless
a
it
ghost
touches 4 or 5.
tripwire.
No,
It's a snare. It's a snare.
It's a net of these, and if it makes connection with 2 or more, then it will set beams, set the positron beams going through it. It's not really a tripwire so much as it is.
And he continues
okay.
to
more of a
explain his idea.
minefield.
Chad, what
Okay.
was the stealth roll for?
Oh, he said that he was busy he had come up with some new ideas and things like
Hey,
that.
leaving.
And he proceeded to start arguing with the boss and everything. Oh, well, as he starts getting into his long rants of science and bullshit, whatever, and I know I won't know anything of what's on blueprints or anything, but I'm gonna go take pictures of all of it because that sounds valuable and I could probably sell it.
Okay.
So the stealth roll was for me walking away sneakily.
I dare say you managed it. Homer Simpson faded to the bushes.
Perfect.
Speaking of which, have those bushes always been there?
Yeah.
Jerry's just sitting there holding his pad, like waiting for his attempt to get a word in edgewise as they go back and forth.
Just holding his third grader drawing, just waiting.
No, this one's a lot
grader,
better.
That was a pretty good roll. 7th grade.
Oh,
He's had at
okay,
least
seventh
3
grade.
art classes.
Oh heavens!
I do have a question about your net.
Okay.
What happens if non-ghosts touch it?
The idea being that because they're non-ghosts, they won't trigger the same.
The idea being's great. What happens when they touch it?
I haven't built the thing yet.
Okay.
So let's ask a more simple question. He says, coming back into the room, scrolling on his phone. I take my proton pack and I shoot someone with it, what happens to the person?
I assume they die, or at least get hurt. Yeah, that's why there'd be a
Well,
the hard
okay.
part is not turning this on, because effectively all I need to do is just get a bunch of cords, some emitters, and a battery.
Okay.
It's to be able to
So
find
wait,
the
Jerry Lee,
technical
what are you guys doing while he is
reason.
just continuing to rant?
Zoning out from the couch and yeah, it's. I said it's the same thing as Maul. Same thing Maul has. Like a timer goes off and Jerry Lee goes, yep.
Mhm.
Then walks out of the room and tries to find Bookworm. Whose name I totally didn't forget, Zoe. I'll just call you Bookworm.
The other nerd.
And other
Mhm.
Jerry will also leave the conversation after 10 minutes of going back and forth. Like, I'll just call corporate.
Yeah, I'm just hearing the discussion from the other room and thinking, I'm so happy I'm not normally on the front line of all this stuff. I'm the backup. Yeah, but Zoe will be at her computer, having just finished scrolling through the entirety of a Facebook page devoted to a sorority that she really does not care about, but research needs to happen, and oh God, she wished she had that hour back. Oh God, it was terrible. All these preppy manicured people.
The pink. Oh, the pink.
The pink, yes. Oh my. Oh God, how many manicures and pedicure posts did they have? Oh God. Oh
The
no.
pink
Yeah.
and the white and the flowers.
Uh,
Got
Oh,
a little
fuck.
buzzardy myself. Go get my feet
yeah,
declawed.
but she'll probably wait until there's either she hears Teddy leave
Knocking.
or there's a lull in the conversation
Well, good
to
news. Jerry Lee has come to say hi.
Knock, knock,
Oh.
knock, 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 knock.
yes, what you need.
Hey, Bookworm. You'd probably be the best person to give this information to since you're good at this.
Okay.
Info dump everything that he learned from his psychic at 4 in the morning to the best of his recollection.
Hey, give
Which
me
is
an intelligence roll.
Don't mind if I do. And across the board. Right down the middle.
Technically correct. The best kind of
Mhm.
correct.
All right, I will post in our Discord everything that I told you.
You remember the big stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of glaze some stuff. It's just he mispronounces some stuff, and there's some stuff that gets crossed because he was very clearly very tired.
Do you tell her about your watch?
It's not germane to the story.
Oh, there's the limit.
So you
Yeah.
basically get a
And-
rundown about the weird power jumping in and out, multiple people owning it, but it belongs to one person now. It's part of a larger set, and something about big magic, basically, coming up around the horizon.
Interesting. That'll belonging to a set would go with Winnie saying that there are 5 other coins. Very, very interesting, and yeah, it's a weird coin, and things
Ooh.
sort of make sense and sort of don't. And I can either tell you and have you relay it to everyone, or I can tell it to everyone and you sit with and listen in. What would you
You're
like?
probably better telling us here. I may have fallen asleep with the coin in my pocket. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. So
Is the coin still in your pocket?
he is holding it out.
Okay, good. It's probably pure gold.
Dang.
Yeah,
All right, well, do something with
cool.
that.
Okay, cool. I will take in my laptop. Me and Jerry Lee will go back to the scientific conference going on in the other room.
Which causes the positronic matrix to create.
He's like got one of those like 3
How hard is
science,
this?
science fair boards by now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, we got boards up. I'm
What's with all
pushing
the
things
red-
over. Important stuff.
What's with all the
Hey!
red string and the connected dots? Have you gone
It's to
conspiracy theory on
illustrate
us?
how the web works.
Not important. She's got important stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
While I am sure that what she has to say is relevant and everything, this could be the beginning of an entire new branch of tech.
Zoe, go
A
ahead.
hand. Just a hand on Jenny's face.
What would you like first, the sorority or the coin?
Which do you think is the most important?
Coin, don't ruin this for me. Coin.
Well,
So,
someone answered, so go with the coin.
okay. So, as I was telling Jerry Lee, most likely it is pure gold. Due to the date that it was made and stamped on it, it's a bit odd for the time period. Most coins in the 1800s were either made by roller presses or large screw presses, but it's possible that this was done through a mold pouring technique due to
Okay.
little imperfections. Yeah, kind of weird.
Sure.
The symbols on it's a little bit of information. It's like you wouldn't have, I don't know, certain science stuff dealing with long decades basically. But anyway, so the images on the coin, both sides you have the a rope with a knot circle motif along the edges of both sides. It's interesting, it's unusual, could mean any sort of binding, connections, bondage, um, being tied to someone. Since it was given to Winnie, that might be important. Might not be. Might be tied to the ghost. Might be completely tied to something else. The crown is not typical. Again, there's a lot of stuff that's not typical about this whole coin. The design is unique. There doesn't seem to be anything similar to it. Like it's sort of. I mean, there are a lot of coins that have crowns on them, but this is different. We have the year 1883 printed below the crown, and of course we got power, immortality, royalty, sovereignty associated with crown symbolisms. The snake is the weirdest one because normally you have the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail, and the continuity of that, but this is just laid out and coiled upon itself. So, like the crown, it's similar but not similar. I can't find any coins that fit the description of this, and I have no idea why, if at all, 1883 is important for the coin. So it's weird. Let's just say that.
Okay.
So definitely not a standardized currency of some sort.
No, definitely not. It could be something as simple as a challenge coin, because military folk have that. It could be something like that.
There's like
But,
5 more, right?
Yeah,
That's
could
the
be.
question, are they all the same?
Find out
Yeah,
on the
could
coins.
be something for our wonderful man going in undercover tonight to find out, possibly. Looking at Chad.
Yep, going undercover. Got it right there. Still scrolling his phone.
Yep.
Saying the plan
So-
before he's going to do it himself.
Moving on to skimpily clad hot girls at a sorority.
Don't ruin this for me.
Do you need to leave?
What's happening?
So Alpha Delta Pi was founded in Georgia in
I
1851
love pie.
by
Hell yeah.
6 women, 6 coins, 6 women, possibly. Originally called the Adelphian Society. It was an all-woman fraternity at the time. 1905 was when the first chapter in Winston-Salem happened, And 1913 was when the name changed to Alpha Delta Pi. The mascot is a lion named Alfie. I think that's kind of
Yeah.
cute.
Okay.
Colors are azure and blue. Symbol is a diamond. She will show a symbol, the little crest motif of the sorority. The Charlotte chapter does have a Facebook page, and I tried to go to their website, but it's a dead link, so not much help there. I ended up scrolling through countless posts and photos, and yeah. I don't know when this college chapter was founded. I don't know names of the officers or where the house might be. So, Chad, hopefully you'll be able to find this. Most interesting stuff of recent social media is several pictures of young women gathered around tables advertising for their 2025 coat drive. We have their posts about the Valentine's violets for fundraisers for the Ronald McDonald House. There was a photo of about a dozen or so sorority sisters, all in matching ADP T-shirts, standing around behind other women in business casual clothing. And Winnie was in this photo, and actually I will pull it up so everyone can see. The capture reads, OMG PNMs, which PNM stands for potential new members. So excited to meet you. We're not lying. So, yeah, real, yeah. Lot of reactions, a lot of thumbs up, comments, and everything. But every single post has the following hashtags: ADPI, UNCC, or any variations of UNC Charlotte. Hashtags: We live for each other, Together forever, I got you, girl, Go Go Boom, whatever the hell that means, Greek Life, Rise Up, and Rise and Shine. Thank you for my TED Talk. That concludes it.
All right.
They sound like very nice sorority with lots of charities and stuff, which ruins the whole sorority concept I had built in my head.
The one thing
Well,
he
it
asked
could be a front. It
Thank
could
you.
honestly be a front,
And it can't all be the
Probably-
same. Like they can't all be the same. That's just a rule of numbers.
Mm.
Can't have the good
Probably
without
not
the
even going to
bad.
be any booze there.
You could take a hip flask. It's okay.
Sulks on the couch.
All right.
All right.
So, what is your plan for the day? Who is going to this party? Obviously. Okay.
Yeah. Also going, but for separate reasons.
So yeah, we got Spencer and Winchester. Anybody else?
You said you were going to go to do some
Yeah.
PR.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
I'm thinking. Well,
I'm also going for
trying-
PR.
Yeah. I'm just.
I'm also going for PR. Personal record.
Let's say personal reasons that too.
You do
Personal
not have
record.
to go. Whoever does not go, I have something else for you.
Oh no, it's ghosts.
I'm probably
yeah.
gonna stay because I look like somebody's father.
Unless
God,
Chambers wants me to go, I'm
Does
avoiding
Godsky
it.
have like mutton chops?
No. Okay, excuse me.
I don't know, just
Unless-
the Theodore.
Tell you
Right.
what. Because I'm feeling that particular kind of way, I'll roll for it. Jen,
Just-
pick a number. Just because I'm curious now.
A number?
Pick a number
4.
1 to 20.
That's the president he looks like.
If this is a 4, yes, I have mutton chops.
Oh, so close.
Womp.
All right.
So close.
So we've got
Sideburns.
Winchester, Spencer, and Chambers
Mm-hmm.
heading to the sorority party. Everybody else staying home?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's the plan, Chad? Are you going to pick up Winnie at her place? Is she coming to pick you up? You just
I'm
meeting
picking
there?
her up.
He's a
Picking her up.
gentleman.
True gentleman like be date.
He's a
I
Winchester.
already know where she lives.
You do. I know. That's why I asked. William and Jerry Lee, you sharing a car or you driving separately?
I don't mind driving if he wants to ride with. It's me and baseball.
Sure. I'll ride with.
You know what? I'm gonna go pick her up in my motorcycle.
Oh,
It's to give her mother a heart attack.
Exactly.
she does seem like the type with daddy issues. Um,
Well,
so she's gonna
previous
give
that.
you. She's gonna text you the address that you will be going to. Do you pass it along?
No.
Okay.
They said they were going to the party. I figured they already know how to get there, where it is, and everything.
Okay. So how are you guys finding the party?
I assumed it was at the campus, so that's if I don't.
Same.
So
Yeah.
I guess
Just
we
go
don't
find
go.
Greek Row.
You're just gonna cruise around to every sorority house with a party and then try to see if
No,
I love it.
it's-
Damn, because that's hilarious.
we're gonna
Let's
look
see
for
something.
their sorority house.
With their
Hey,
letters.
Oh, I have made baseball his own little Ghostbusters franchise 13 shirt, and it is terrible, which makes it
Oh,
adorable.
that's
Oh
so
my
cute.
God.
It's like hot
The
glued
worse it
together.
is. Yep,
Hot
it
glued
is
off like
bad.
frayed seams and whatnot, but it's cute because it's on a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, you guys leave HQ heading in different directions. Chad, you get to Winnie's house. Text her here. No, don't want to knock on the door again and deal with her mom. She comes scampering out in like a little jacket, and underneath she has a strappy white top, a super short little blue skirt, and some white tights underneath because it's kind of cold outside. It is
Yeah.
February. Don't want her catching a cold. She scampers right to your motorcycle, like skidding to a stop, as though she is just now registering that you have driven a motorcycle.
Hand her a helmet.
Oh, oh my god. I've never. She just takes the helmet.
You've never been in a backpack before? Come on, hop on.
No. Oh my gosh. She like looks over her shoulder to like see if any of her parents are peeking out the window before she like
Really hoping they are.
trying so hard not to like flatten her curls. She pulls the helmet down onto her head, grabs one of your shoulders, and tries to like climb onto
Yep.
the back.
Help guide her onto the back of the motorcycle and so on and so forth. You
Arms
just gotta
wrap
swing the
around
leg.
you.
Just swing the leg.
She gets on, gets settled. And off you go.
Do you peel out to annoy the parents?
No. They're satisfied customers. I don't want to upset them.
Safety first.
I'm going to take
Push
real
this
good
cargo.
care of their daughter.
Roll
It's
vehicles.
bad PR otherwise.
Said roll vehicles.
Please don't.
Well,
Spencer and
with the
Chambers.
way I roll,
Here would be a
Oh.
good time to mention that because of last week's props, you each have one roll with advantage.
Hey.
There
Hell
you
yeah.
go.
There we go.
thank
Oh,
you.
good.
Thank you.
Those are
That could have been
those are
real
wheelie the
bad.
entire
Yeah.
way. There's a front wheelie just because he can.
And first aid at
Later,
the ER.
parents,
Let's
slam.
go.
That's a very Winchester first date, though. Let's be real.
Look,
What
as
did I
long as
just say
she's
about
not
good
glued to
PR?
the ceiling, that busts into fire or something.
That's the third date. Spencer and Chambers, you get to UNCC. Roll perception.
Damn it. Not bad.
Okay.
Trying to show me up again.
You pull up you pull up like a map on the internet to try to find where the Greek row. It probably is. You find your way there, start cruising by. There's a couple of houses that seem to have parties. But the Alpha Delta Pi house is quiet. Totally dark.
Hmm. Okay.
Weird way to throw a party.
I'm gonna text Winchester to send the address of the party. Because he's the only person that knows where where it is. He's got the only person who knows where it is with him. So
Yeah.
I know he's driving a motorcycle, so we'll find out later.
Back at HQ. What are you guys doing in when it's quiet and everyone is scattered?
Well, Jerry's gonna go over to Teddy after now that that whole debacle is over with his drawings. Like, hey, I got a better drawing for you to take a look at.
No,
He
I'm
turns
assuming.
over.
I'm going to assume I have like some sort of like magnocular like thing that I have to pull up just because it makes me feel better.
Sure.
What you got?
Well, if you look here, he
Yeah.
points to his diagrams. I've been looking for a way to try to incorporate what I learned.
And just to cut Jerry off, once upon a time, as he is mid-sentence, just trying to get anyone to listen to him about this pellet gun idea he has. The three of you back at HQ hear the tone of a new ticket.
Oh shit!
As soon as the tick tone goes off when he's in mid sentence, he's like, "Damn it!" Okay,
The ghosts aren't going anywhere, and neither are we.
We'll go check the machine.
Details on the new
Okay.
ticket, you obviously get the address, the phone number, name is Max Markwell. For the description of problem/phenomenon, he has typed walls leaking goo? It's yellow goo, if that helps. Maybe other places too.
I pull out my phone, take a picture of the ticket, and send it to the boss.
Okay.
Okay.
Just so he knows we just got a ticket in and be like, all right.
I mean, technically, we've got 24 hours before we're like to even acknowledge it, but I mean, I can't help but feel like we have. I mean, we've got research, we've got a gunner, we've got a trapper, so
We
we've
could at
got
very
everything.
least we could go gather evidence, do some preliminary stuff.
I'll go
You
get
wanna-
a pack.
Nah, get your glory. You guys can do it.
Because
You want to bring hot?
that will be the text message. We'll go on it. We'll take it.
Do you want to bring baseball?
I want my money.
We pictures of
Jerry's
Spider-Man.
already on his way to his locker to go get his jumpsuit on.
Yep. Gearing up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You tagging along, Zoe?
Yep.
Cool.
Zoe, may I say you look quite distinguished in that.
Thank you.
Again, are we bringing the dog? I
Oh,
mean,
I
dogs
thought
are-
the dog was with
The dog's,
Yeah,
Jerry
the
Lee.
dog's with
the dog's
other
not
Jerry.
there.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. I remember you saying you put him on. You put the shirt on, but I didn't remember you saying he was coming with you.
Oh yeah, no, that's one of the first things he said.
For
Damn.
PR.
Bring
Yeah,
the cute dog to the sorority party? Absolutely.
Genius level move.
Seriously.
With the little
I real-
t-shirt.
I realize now that yes, that obviously was to be expected. I apologize
It's okay.
for my impertinence.
Don't let it happen again.
We'll have
Oh, it will
we'll have
happen
to make
again.
sure to grill the three of them on their interrogations of the sorority. To make sure that they're actually doing work and not work.
You're my
Didn't know
boss.
you were into
He's
that,
my
but okay.
boss.
Yeah, my boss. He's my
On my
boss.
paychecks.
All right. So,
Okay.
well, you guys are heading. Do you call first, or do you just head right out?
I mean, I think we head out.
Okay.
What
I'm
time
really
of day?
looking forward to seeing what they do without like the PR guy.
Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting to see what
It's fine, it's
nightmare
not
you
a
bring
test.
out.
Science. It's like Egon. It has to do.
Mhm.
It has to be
Yep.
Venkman. It's gonna be great.
It's
All id, no ego. What you
it's
got?
dark, so it's like 8 p.m.
Okay.
Well,
8, 9.
I mean, if it is dark, then we probably should go ahead and at least let them know we're coming.
Yeah. Not it.
Oh, everybody's socially awkward.
Lady.
Look at you nerds.
Wow.
He doesn't have a
Wow.
camera.
Okay.
Mm, rude.
God, you are such children. Seriously, putting with squirt guns and your little tasers and God, pain in
Just
the ass.
make the
Okay,
call.
yeah, I will call.
Thank you.
Even,
Jinx.
evens or odds?
Evens.
Dang.
Hey, he doesn't answer. Leave a message.
All right. Yes, I will leave a message. Using my most professional administrative assistant voice. Hello, Mr. Markwell. This is Ghostbusters Charlotte. Returning your call. We have received your ticket and will be on our way to your address to at least do some preliminary research and taking of evidence. If you'd like to, then I give the phone number to please call us back, and we'll be at your address shortly. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. All right.
Why are we children?
Because you did the nose thing. You did the
It's
whatever.
the only fair
You know.
way to do it.
All right. Heading back to Winchester. Okay. Unless you're busy.
I am typing in Twitch chat while I'm muted.
Sassy pants. Sassy pants. All right. You navigate toward kind of the edge of the north edge of the city. It's an area you don't often come across, but much like Charlotte is everywhere else, that there are low value houses a block away from really expensive houses. And as you reach one of those really expensive neighborhoods, you actually take a turn off of the main road. It's not a private drive, but it is a private street that kind of curves around more flat lawn than woodsy.
Okay.
And as you turn a curve, you see a line of formidable McMansions.
Hmm.
Well manicured yards, front yard fountains, beige brick 2-story houses as far as the eye can see. Each of them on their own big chunk of land. Most of them have pools. It's nice.
So do you get one of these like once you finish pledging, or
But no, this is, I think it's like at Becky's house.
Becky
I don't think we get
with the good hair?
house. I mean, her hair's pretty nice.
Pop culture joke failed.
As you get close, she kind of like tentatively removes one arm from you to point out which house it is. And you don't really need her help because there are cars basically wrapped around the entire like wraparound driveway. Some are starting to back up onto the street. People wandering around on the lawn. You can tell. You can tell which house is the house.
Yeah.
Even without the tiki torches.
It's not a real party unless there's tiki torches. Damn, they really do set you up for success. And the Alpha Delta Pi.
Oh, that's really, yeah, yeah. You remembered.
Of course.
Do you try to squeeze into the
Go, Elf.
driveway, or do you?
Go Elfies. I'm on a motorcycle. I can weave in cars.
I was just wondering if you're just gonna get in line at the street, or like.
I'm a Winchester. Get in line. Puh.
You're not the only motorcycle parked, okay?
I'm sure I'm not.
Uh-oh.
There's like one other one.
Doppelgangers. Oh.
You park. The second she parks, she hops off the back of the motorcycle.
Help her off.
You
Like,
do know.
like hand
Grabs
balance.
onto your hand. She don't really need it, but she hops down with your help.
Mm.
And it gives your shoulder a little squeeze.
Take off the helmet, leave it on the bike because I'm in a safe, nice neighborhood.
And you can, if you choose, check your text messages.
Yeah. Pretty much the second I'm realizing we're not at the sorority house, I would text the boss man. Because again, more business means I get more money. So why wouldn't I? So the text will literally be like, we're in some mansion.
Can you send the address?
Send the address. I look for a house number because, like, obviously I would have seen street signs, but she was pointing stuff out to me, like where to go and things. So look around. I'm sure there'll be a house, there'll be numbers somewhere.
Oh yeah, like even on the house itself, like big old glittery gold numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You guys are like creepily parked in the UNCC parking lot, just waiting for her reply.
I'm out the door playing with the dog. Right?
Perfect.
Like
That's
there's
confusing.
like there's never just people just hanging out in a college parking lot.
Sometimes.
About 50 LARPers leave the community center.
Hell yeah.
When he grabs your hand and immediately starts heading for the front door.
Yeah. Following along, I am the eye candy there to make other girls jealous. I know my role. Assert dominance, Winnie.
Oh man, roll for hotness. What would that be? Performance?
Charisma?
So just pure charisma?
Yeah.
Almost like
Perform that
intimidation,
saga.
sort of.
Oh, that's a good argument too.
2 rolls.
Take
Performance for the women. Intimidation for the men.
Oh no.
No one is
Oh,
afraid of
damn.
you. So
I don't want to be afraid. I don't want to be feared.
the good news is that it is mostly women and 0 men, and there's only a few people watching when you trip on a sprinkler walking up the lawn.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I guess with the
Look.
performance, since that's supposed to be the for the ladies and stuff. Oh, that's endearing. That's
Oh,
cute.
Cute. Oh my goodness.
Trip right.
You recover. You don't fall down. You like catch yourself. How athletic. It's fine. When he basically drags you by the arm up the stairs into the house, the inside of the house is like just rust and tan, like that cheap mansion Tuscan decor that was really popular like 20 years ago.
Instantly disappointed.
Good old Ironwood, Greenville. Hooray.
Like,
We live on a golf course.
The appliances have clearly been replaced recently, but the decor itself is like old Italian marble and mahogany. The inside of the house, the living room is basically open from the first to the second story. So it's straight shot, double story living room with railing that wraps around to the stairs. You can assume there's some bedrooms and stuff upstairs. There are people absolutely everywhere. And the second Winnie steps into the house itself. You hear a small chorus coming at you from like 3 sides of Winnie!
So while there's the chorus happening, and before I imagine we get run up on, point out which ones are your competition.
Okay. As she like smiles and like waves back because she can't do 2 things at one time.
Yeah.
The good news is the women do not rush her. It's just a big old greeting howl. Because women are pack hunters. She kind of like cranes her neck around, pointing to. There's my list of girls that are here. Pointing to one girl. She's got short, mousy brown hair, some highlights, probably a DIY job. Not that you would know. No. She's dressed in like a navy blue jumpsuit, clean white boots, a violet tucked into her hair. She goes, I think her name is Alexis. Points to another girl. Gorgeous curly light brown hair goes all the way down to her waist in like a bright, deep neck red dress. If you had come alone to this party, she is the one you'd probably be heading toward.
Is the problem.
I don't know her name. Points to another girl who's like sitting off in the living room. Tiny young woman, thick dark black hair, braided in Dutch braids on either side of her head. Bright green eyeshadow, a pair of skin tight dark wash jeans, and a lace top. Not really talking to anybody.
Future Zoe, got it.
Scrolling on her phone. I think her name is Louisa? And then
That's a
finally
name.
she points out one final woman. Up at the top, second floor, kind of peering at everyone from the balcony. Like she just catches Winnie's gaze and starts to head down the stairs. You can see even from where you are how pale her eyes are, like a bright whitish gray, to match her platinum blonde hair, like the tiniest hint of dark roots coming out of her scalp, slicked straight
Ice
back
powers.
away from her face. Just cleanly dressed, clean blue blazer, like a little chiffony silver blouse, unseasonably white pants. How dare.
Hmm.
And the crowds just kind of seem to part to allow her to pass down the stairs and around, probably coming toward you.
Mhm.
That's Becky.
With the good hair.
Yeah.
It's going to be our little joke. You'll get it one day, I swear.
And
So wait, Becky's not actually part of the sorority yet? She's like you pledging?
no. I was just pointing her out because I had mentioned her.
Gotcha.
She's
Okay,
like in charge of
understand.
stuff.
So she's like, what, the house mom?
No?
She's just the HBIC.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Becky, I've heard so much about you.
Oh, wow. Who are you?
Me? I'm Chad.
Chad.
Yeah, Chad Winchester.
Her gaze kind of like flicks to Winnie. Like, reluctantly, just like the prissy hand.
Yep,
Extends a
that's
prissy
the
hand to
person.
shake. Welcome to my house.
Thank you for having me.
Nice that you brought company, Winnie. She just kind of like clutches onto your arm a little bit tighter, like she's uncomfortable now.
Mhm.
I thought it would be okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. This is just a little cash hangout. It's fine. Chad, do you go to UNCC?
Becky. No, I graduated from more snappy lists off of college than what Mateo's brain farting is happening right
Okay.
now.
I don't know. My first One was Duke. So you said Duke. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your major?
My major actually falls in parapsychology.
That's not. Oh my gosh, Bunny, you could do better. It's fine. Welcome to our party. We got some ground rules. Are you ready for the ground rules?
I am.
Winnie just kind of like nods, wide-eyed, almost starstruck. Becky nods, like she was going to keep going, but no matter what you said. All right, guys. Rule number 1: have fun. Okay. Rule number 2: no outside food or drink. There's tons of snacks and drinks in the kitchen, including alcohol. You're on the honor system here. Okay. Honor system. Okay. Rule number 3: if you have any music requests, you could just drop them in the Discord server. Okay, neither of you are a member of the Discord server. You could ask someone. Just ask someone. They'll drop it in. Maybe play it. 4: don't go swimming in the big pool because it's super cold and you're going to make like a whole scene if you get hypothermia, and that's a big hot bummer. Okay.
We can't have a scene at this party.
No. No, oh my god, no. You gotta keep it chill. There is a hot tub though, maximum 4 people at one time in the hot tub. We're not trying to get gross, you know?
Oh, only 4? It's a pretty small hot tub. I thought there'd be a bigger one.
Rule number 5. The black door is locked on purpose, so don't go in there. Rule number 6. Have fun! Any questions?
No black door, 4 people hot tub, booze on merit system. If I want to request music, just find an actual sister and she'll drop it in the Discord.
You're like so much smarter than you look. Perfect.
I'm very well trained.
All right. Winnie, behave. Chad, behave.
Absolutely.
She like gives you each a little squeeze on the shoulder. Turns to Wander, just like 3 feet to your left, to schmooze with somebody else.
Right.
Back at the hunt.
Can I text my boss real quick?
Yeah.
These chicks are crazy.
Crazy how?
Yeah.
I'm
Matters.
uneasy.
You'll see.
Where we at on the scale? I was going over there. Where is it? Where are we at along that curve?
Imagine Bridezilla, but no bride.
Speed up a little bit.
All
Even
right.
illegal. Even illegal. 5 over.
Gonski, Tanner, and Rome, you guys hop in your Ghostbusters.
The official vehicle. I'm driving.
Heading over to an apartment complex just a little bit outside of UNCC. It's one of those like mass raised apartment buildings. Like blocks and blocks of apartments go up at one time, but they still call themselves luxury apartments because everything is a luxury
yeah.
apartment these days.
So
Especially in
unknowingly, we're
Charlotte.
close to the other group.
Sorry,
Like,
I didn't hear your
unknowingly-
question.
Unknowingly, we're close to the other group.
You're about 15 minutes away from the other group.
Okay.
15 minutes. What'd you say, Chef?
I said, yeah, that sounds like every apartment I've ever had in Charlotte.
Yeah. You walk up. The apartment you're looking for is on the 2nd floor. It is easy enough. There are actually like
Love the
posted
back.
signs, like hotels have, to direct you which direction you need to go in for the apartment number you're looking for. And you find yourself in front of apartment 1410. There's outside the door there is a really girly welcome mat, like heart and daisy with welcome in cursive.
Bump, 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 bump.
This was under the name Max, correct?
Check
Yes.
the.
Did the voicemail sound male or female?
Sound like a guy.
Sound like a guy, so
Hmm,
could be a couple.
quite possibly.
Door opens. A guy with kind of spiky dark hair kind of peeks out at you guys. Some like craft beer in hand as he looks at your faces and then your uniforms and their faces.
Ghostbusters.
Huh. Yeah, dudes, come on in. And like
That's it.
steps back.
I've got the
Gesturing for
pack
you
and the
to
trap on my side.
I thought I had the pack.
There's 2 packs.
You both have the packs.
There are 2
Mhm.
packs.
Okay.
2
No,
packs, 1 prod, 1 trap.
Good evening.
Hey!
What seems to be the problem? I know you mentioned yellow goo from
Yeah.
the walls and
Yeah,
possibly
dude.
other places.
Goo man. As you look around, it's exactly what you would expect from an apartment layout. There's no sign of like dirt. Like the sign that people like live in a place. Random things on the counter, like a jacket on a chair. This place is well kept. With like splashes of sunny pastel colors all over the place. Huge coral rug in the living room. Pink and green throw pillows just sprinkled across the couch. A variety of like girly fun art and like a montage of pictures across an entire wall of Max and a girl. Light brown hair, super curly down to her waist, gorgeous. But basically, a version of their vacation slides. Them at the beach, them at the mountains, them at a concert. An entire wall's worth.
Hmm.
Scented candles all over the place. Anywhere there isn't something that might catch on fire. There's like a Bath and Body Works triple wick thrown there. You see a door off to the side, probably to the bedroom, if you had to guess.
Where's the issue, sir?
Well, okay, so my girlfriend, she like cleaned it up, but well, we saved some.
Oh, we have samples.
Yeah. And he pauses like he's not sure how to behave in this situation before heading into the kitchen and pulling up the fridge. He grabs a red Solo cup from inside the fridge. It's saran wrapped and chilled and just like holds it out to you proudly.
Pull out the meter.
Oh yeah, she's popping.
Like on a scale of, I don't know, like one to screaming, ah! Are we
We're not
talking like a
looking at like
3?
backyard hole off the scales, but it is definitely something paranormal.
Okay. Oh,
What's that?
this is a highly technical and especially classified PKE meter. I then point it and run it over him to see
There's
if he.
there's like a little like where his hands might have touched it, but the rest of his body, you don't really get a reaction from.
Sir, did you come into contact with this fluid?
Yeah, we're cleaning it up. Is it like toxic?
Unknown.
What do you mean unknown? This is your job. It was like your thing. That's why I called.
Yes, but I don't know the consistency and toxicity of every goo that anybody has ever handed me.
Well, this one's yellow.
Ah, well that narrows it down slightly.
Just points. There was indeed maybe a quarter cup of goo on the inside of this cup.
Can you show us where it came out?
Like, in general, or like that specific one?
Both.
Okay. And he just wanders around, making like a lap around the apartment, pointing at like there was some there, 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 there was some there. Most of it's like walls. But he points to the laundry hamper in the bedroom at one point. He points to like the counters at one point. It
Did this all happen at once?
no. It's been a few days.
A few days.
A few days. And then my girlfriend saw something really weird last night. So
Namely.
I don't know what it's called.
Can you describe what it looked like, what it sounded like, smelled
Oh.
like?
Yeah, okay, so like normally the goo shows up like when we wake up. Like we just wake up and it's everywhere. So we gotta clean it up. But like last night, I guess my girlfriend woke up and saw somebody like in her bedroom. But like leaving our bedroom, but like not through the door.
Through the window?
No. Like through the wall.
Walls?
Can you indicate which wall?
Are there sweat involved?
That wall. Points to
Scan.
it's just a little it's popping off a little bit. Just a little bit.
I was thinking it.
She said she was like kind of glowing, and she was wearing like this dress with like long sleeves, and it looks like she had like a really big butt.
Long sleeves, a really big butt,
Yeah.
and you're sure it was female.
I didn't see it.
Where were you during this time?
I was asleep.
Roughly what time did this happen?
Mm.
Your girlfriend didn't give you the time?
Nah, I'm real hard to wake up.
She didn't mention it to you afterwards?
She said it was before her alarm went off. But
Can
actually,
we speak to your girlfriend?
oh, dude, she's not here.
I see.
Do you know when she'll be back?
Nah, she's at a party.
Getting first-hand testimony is something that would be very helpful in identifying what this potentially could be.
I mean, it was a lady with a big butt. I don't know.
What time is your girlfriend's alarm set for?
6:30.
Okay.
It-
And what time did y'all go to bed the night before this happened?
Midnight.
That gives us a time frame. I'm making notes for during all this.
Like I thought maybe like someone broke in or something, but she said she like got out of bed and looked, and like this lady was just lighting candles.
Lighting candles.
Yeah,
I see.
and then she got
That's-
scared and went back to bed. So I don't know what happened.
She went. Someone was in her apartment lighting candles, and she got scared and went back to bed.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the person that broke in went through walls, so I probably think I was dreaming.
Okay.
Hey, Jen, while they're still talking, Jerry's just kind of circling the living area, see if there's any pictures floating around of them two together.
Oh, I described an entire wall.
The
Okay,
whole
so,
wall. Yeah.
I want to find a good picture of it without my flash on or anything. Take a picture and send it to the other groups.
Do me a stealth.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
Zoe, what are you doing?
I was also going to be inspecting the pictures, looking for any Alpha Delta Pi symbols because I heard party and
Yeah.
just see girlfriend could have looked like she was the right age, maybe.
You don't see anything Alpha Delta Pi. You do see on the fridge, you see pinned basically like an acceptance letter to UNCC. In the
And your
bedroom,
girl-
you see like a little desk with like textbooks on it.
Okay.
Mhm.
And Tanner, you are able
Uh,
to stealthily and without accidentally hitting the flash, take a picture of the picture.
I want to send it about. Hey, might find this person at the party. They are related to the job we're at.
And I'm assuming the acceptance letter has her name on it.
It does.
Okay. What is her name?
Her name is Anne Hayden.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And how long has this phenomenon been occurring, sir?
Just a few days.
A few days is in 2, a few days is in 7.
Before.
4 days.
The first time we called like maintenance because we thought there was some kind of leak or something.
Okay.
I didn't find anything.
All right. How have you been cleaning this up? With towels, I'm assuming, or?
Paper towels and Lysol.
Okay. Okay. How are you? Why would it be coming out of the laundry hamper?
Mm,
I checked the laundry hamper.
nothing there now.
Okay. Has anything new come into the apartment recently? Any new possessions, owner, like pictures, deliveries, anything at all? Even the smallest item might be somehow related.
Probably. Like these beers. I got these yesterday.
Anything happened about 5 days ago before this started?
Dude, I don't know. What day was that?
Gives him the day.
Mm.
Okay. Has Anne been acting particularly weird or anything different been going on with her?
Not really. She's started classes. Semester just
Hmm.
started. She's pretty busy.
Well, I remember my 8 years in college were pretty busy in the early times.
Damn, 8 years? I thought 5 was bad.
A doctorate will do that to you.
Why aren't you working in a hospital?
I'm not. I work for Ghostbusters.
He's not that kind of doctor.
Oh,
Not an MD.
Cool.
All right.
Do you notice if you've not cleaned up the entirety of the goo, does it dissipate on its own?
I haven't tried that. My girlfriend likes things clean.
Okay.
Don't
How long?
suggest leaving the goo. Just like if she comes
I was.
home, like don't,
No,
because she
I
will
wasn't.
lose it.
How
don't
long?
worry.
Or, what'd you say,
You're
Zoe?
fine. Go ahead. No, I was just going to say, don't worry. We will make sure to take all samples of said goo, so she doesn't have to worry about seeing
Absolutely.
him again.
Absolutely.
Hey, has she shown any interest in a sorority?
Uh,
That's one
yeah,
way
she
to
was
get
looking at a
keep
few.
anyone in particular.
I don't know. Good letters. It's letters.
Okay. You mind if we take a look around just to scan and see if there's anything around here that might somehow be related to this incident?
No, dude, have at it.
Okay. I walk around, scan the bed, the bedroom, her desk. Pretty much run the PKE over everything.
Okay. roll
Outside
that
the
as
dude.
we swap back to the house party, just as Chambers and Spencer pull up.
Is that natural science?
Or investigation.
Okay.
Winchester, a photo pops up from Tanner. A picture of a picture with a dude. And the girl, when he pointed it out, whose name she did not know.
Cool? Question mark?
I had a little caption at the end of it saying they might be related to what we're working on right now, the ticket.
You're working on something?
Yep. I put in a group chat.
Gonna stop responding.
William and Jerry leave. Find somewhere to park along the side of the street. There was no space in the driveway.
Yeah.
Nerds. Freaking nerds.
All right.
Ooh, look at that. Excuse me. What a mansion.
Yeah.
Had to get it out. Had to get it out there.
It was
The
like,
cool
I
with
see
dog.
bigger.
It's only a model.
Well, don't know how we're gonna get in though. That's the problem now.
Roll me perception.
Door.
The both of you.
Well, if it was on
The
a college
door.
campus, it would be different without causing problems. But
Crit. 21.
good because I rolled a 4.
Whew.
Jerry Lee, there seems to be absolutely no one keeping track of who is coming and going.
Oh, okay.
I said door.
All right.
We announce ourselves, say we're not cops. It'll be pretty cool from that.
All right.
Worst case, just use
Let's go.
baseball.
Exactly.
All
If
right.
anything, why don't you
Open
start
the
off
door.
with baseball?
Just straight for the
Start
door.
off with baseball.
You step inside. There is not a chorus of people screaming your name, obviously.
Yeah.
Puppy!
Rude.
You see a woman with long platinum blonde hair, slicked back, double take at you and the dog.
Oh, was that a ghost?
Before walking over
Come on,
to
Jack.
you, kind of gesturing to the dog. That's not allowed on the furniture.
Ooh.
Just
Take my shoes off because you probably want me to keep my shoes on.
oh
Jerry
no!
Lee.
Oh my God, no!
Ghostbusters, franchise number 13. Hand just out.
Prissy handshake. Who invited you?
Duty invited us.
Didn't
We
hire
are.
you.
Oh no, this one's not on you probably. This one's not on her, right? Looking back.
No, this is not on her.
Yeah. So there's
All right.
spooky, weird ghost stuff going on.
Let me step in here.
You do that. I'm gonna start
Chad and
getting
Winnie,
readings.
you guys are well within earshot of this whole conversation.
Gonna
It
casually
pulls out his
Hey,
phone.
Winnie, let's go get a drink and excuse ourselves from this situation.
I don't know them.
Just holding his phone up like probably
I'm
should've
supposed to be
done something
undercovers, okay?
scam. Haven't said your name.
I know.
I love the subtle plural there too.
Yeah,
Said it earlier.
one than
too.
the other. Yeah.
Okay.
Get 'em,
Well,
boss.
haunting or not, we have rules.
Okay. I will gladly listen to the rules, but to be fair, we're not actually here for a haunting. So, I know my friend is a bit strange. We are We're here for PR.
Okay.
Just. I mean, it is a party, one.
Yeah.
But we're also here to.
Be seen doing good in the community.
Okay, let's not make so much of a scene. That's actually one of the rules.
Okay.
Rule number
What
one:
do you mean?
have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Oh, okay.
Rule number
All right.
2: no outside food or drink. There's tons of snacks and drinks in the kitchen, including alcohol. You're on the honor system, so
Honor system.
Okay.
rule number
I'm
3
on
doesn't apply. You don't. Rule number 4: don't go swimming in the big pool. Hypothermia. Blah blah blah. There's a
Okay,
hot
wait,
tub. Don't
what's
go
rule
in the
number
hot
3?
tub.
What was rule number 3?
Don't worry about rule number 3.
Well, am I supposed to worry about the rules or am I not supposed to worry about the rules?
Not rule number 3.
What's rule number 3?
Jerry, please.
All right. She
Rule
wants us
number
to follow the rules, but
5.
she won't tell us the rules. That's
Rule number
all right.
5: the black door is locked
Scanning.
on purpose. Do not go in there. Rule number 6: have fun. Okay? You can be here for 35 minutes, and then I expect you to go.
Was rule number 6 the same as rule number 1?
Yeah, except there's 2 exclamation points.
C. All right.
Go.
All right, ma'am.
Uh,
I may if I do.
roll, William.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me intelligence.
Hell yeah. Better you
Nice.
than me.
It takes you a few minutes, but you realize you've actually been in this neighborhood before. You were young then.
Okay.
But as you were growing up, you had several friends that lived on this nice ass street. And as you turn to head away from this bitchy blonde,
Okay.
she strikes you as like slightly familiar.
Oh no.
Oh,
She's a
no.
ghost.
Uh-oh.
No, worse.
X.
Ex or childhood friend.
X.
One could be
Oh.
funny. One's not funny.
No, one's downright hilarious.
Okay.
Not funny.
What enemies did you list previously, Brad?
I recognize her?
It
Just as
you no name or anything comes immediately to mind, but you have met her before for sure.
okay. Hmm. Oh, that's great. Cool. We're just gonna move on with that.
If you had caught her name, I would have given you more, but
Ah,
you did not ask her name.
no.
And then you wander on, I guess.
Okay. Yep. Wander off.
Okay.
I will be mumbling to Jerry. I swear I know her.
So she's not a ghost? She's just naturally like that?
No, she's not a ghost. At least I don't
Oh.
think she is. But yeah. That's,
Anybody close by, like anybody else that's near us.
There's a ton of people everywhere.
Cool, I'm
Is he
gonna turn to
waiting?
somebody randomly. Excuse me, miss. What's that ghost's name? Pointing directly at Becky.
Like ghosts, is that slang for
ghost?
something? Oh my god, that's Becky.
Becky.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is baseball. He's very friendly.
Oh my gosh, it's baseball. Just like crouches
That'll
down.
give us like 10 minutes. Oh, Becky. Becky or something? I don't know.
Becky. Mm.
It's been a
Sit there and
while,
Mm-hmm.
but when he says Becky, you think that maybe that is Rebecca with an H, Hull,
Ugh.
who is the daughter of your family accountant, Deborah Hull.
Worse.
Hmm.
Worse than both.
Right.
Way
Just
funnier
hope.
though.
Yep. Just hope she doesn't recognize me right now. She knows my name, so
Yeah, it's all good.
No, but the Ghostbusters T-shirt that Baseball is wearing probably gives something away.
And introduced as Ghostbusters
Yep.
chapters.
Yep.
I'm aware.
Yep.
I wasn't
Franchise
happy with that,
13.
but
Very loud in my name. Didn't say anything to him.
Give me
I brought a dog to a party. They'll be fine.
Chambers, give me a perception roll real quick.
She's staring at you.
Can we also address the fact that she
Nope.
called Baseball a that?
That was the immediate taken aback. I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Guess we get into
I
a fist fight tonight. All
I
right.
did not notice.
You notice nothing.
Yep.
Chad,
Chad,
you and Winnie are just in the kitchen
Getting drinks.
having charcuterie.
Rich people snacks.
There's like 8 different cheeses on this giant ass board. Like this
Why are
is
there so
life.
many? Why are there so many cheeses?
I mean,
Why not?
why? Yeah, like why not? They're all good. Well, okay, that one is really gross. Don't eat that one. That was super
Okay, thank you. I don't
But-
know. I don't know fancy cheese, so you're gonna have to walk me through it.
Oh yeah, she just like takes you on a small tour of the cheese
Yep.
layout.
Show me your Greek leadership skills.
This one's Gouda. This one's
your
smoked
world
Gouda.
today.
This one's kind of like an Alpine Swiss. And she's...
Mhm.
So you're bored to tears. Thank God she's hot.
He is not bored to tears.
This is
There's
food.
snacks and drinks.
Genuine interest in the snacks.
It is food from a pretty lady. He is
Priority knowledge.
Winchester.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you have like a goal here?
The ultimate stacker.
Not gonna lie. Black door intrigues me.
Yeah.
Is a locked, forbidden space? Winchester must go. But I also remember that this is like a tryout party thing for various girls trying to get into the sorority. So I imagine at some point Winnie is going to get pulled away by the sisters at some point, which will give me time to do my thing. Because I'm not on a 35-minute timer.
You are not.
Mhm.
You do know that in your short course from front door to kitchen, you have not come across any black doors.
It's upstairs, obviously.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All right. Jerry Lee and William, what is your goal here?
Well, my goal's been shot, so
Has it?
We are.
pretty
We're gonna
much.
have a good time.
Yeah. I've now said I'm here for PR. I wasn't originally here for PR. I was here for investigation. I was just gonna be a guy.
You should have
the
talked
party.
about that with Jerry first.
Yeah, but Jerry I didn't expect Jerry to immediately be like, "Hey, we're part of Ghostbusters." So now anything I do is instantly suspicious, since I'm now suspicious and that the leader of this party is in on something. So
Oh, how good are you at stealth?
not great.
Dang.
You couldn't buy that in the boardroom?
You're not here. Shut up.
I'm just saying, if you want spectacle, the circus man can give you spectacle.
No, because now you put our name
Oh.
on it, so we cannot make a spectacle.
See, when I say spectacle, I don't
If you
mean a
could have just
huge
been
problem.
Jerry here for the party, you could have made any
Ah.
spectacle you wanted. Now we're on the clock.
I'll be back.
Clock only counts if you call it.
The whole
You know
point
what's so
of the
cool?
spectacle is
That's
to
what it's
be
going to be. We're going to be swaying people to get that 35 minutes extended. That's the PR we're doing.
How?
caught.
We got a dog. We have my natural showmanship.
Yep.
We're going to do what we do.
It's gonna be all on Jerry. My plan's
Yeah.
out the window.
Okay. So, Jerry, you were basically trying to collect women with your charisma and your puppy.
To
Yep.
go against Becky.
Okay.
It's a rough one, but I've done stupider things on stream.
True. We've done stupider things in real life.
Oh hell yeah!
William, do you stick with him or do you just kind of like separate yourself off to the
Oh,
side?
well, right now, until I'm going to try to help him boost the numbers right now.
How?
Just chatting with the people and
Yeah.
basically trying to endear myself to people.
Okay.
PR mode, because I've got to.
Both of you give me either performance or persuasion.
Okay.
Same for both. 5. Can I cash in my advantage?
If you would like to.
Oh,
Best
Wow.
luck, Brad.
even worse.
Hold on a second. What is the second dot for this again? When I
What?
have 2 dots next to the thing?
It's an
Expertise. It
expertise.
doubles your. Yeah.
It just
It
adds
adds
more
it
to
into
the
your
roll.
roll, though.
Oh, okay.
Adds to the
Your
plus.
proficiency bonus is doubled.
Yeah, you had a 6 plus a 7.
Wow. All right. We'll try one more time. We'll use my advantage here. Wow. Thanks. I got a little higher.
You know.
Hey, that one could be a big difference.
But what does baseball get?
1,000. So
Hell yeah!
it doesn't take.
Great. Baseball can stay, but we
You
have to
get
go.
like 5 minutes into your campaigning here before you're
Yep.
not 100% sure where baseball is. You hear like the coos of women like 3 rooms down,
Great.
and no
Baseball's
one is paying
kidnapped.
attention to you.
All right. Well, never mind then.
That
Chambers, someone's paying attention to you.
Okay.
As Jerry Lee cranes his neck to see where the hell his dog might have gone, you feel a presence behind you.
Okay. We are going to eventually notice and turn around to see who's behind me.
Oh, it's Becky. So, oh my god, are you working?
Somewhat.
Why?
Because I have to.
Why?
Are you being serious right now?
Yes.
Why do I have to?
You've got money.
Yeah, and if I want to keep it, I have to keep this job.
Are you like, do you like owe the mob or something? I don't understand.
No. I have to keep the board happy.
By working
For the most part.
with Ghostbusters.
Yes.
And was it your idea to come do marketing at a sorority party?
Nope. Definitely not my idea. But here I am.
Here you are.
How are you, by the way?
I'm great.
Glad you
Graduating
are.
this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Gonna take like, I don't know, like 3 months in Italy after that. And then I guess I'll be working too.
Why?
Because it's a passion.
Ah, I wish I could work my passion, but okay.
What's your passion, Billy?
I was wow.
Right?
Hadn't heard that for a while. I was going to work at my dad's company. I was going to take over, be the one in charge. Now here I am.
Like, is it bankrupt?
No. More of some information came out that they didn't like about the way my family was apparently doing things. I was unaware. So, if I want to continue doing stuff, I have to help keep the business, or basically do good PR for a while.
Were you guys making like weird videos?
No, they were not making weird videos.
Okay, I don't understand. But okay.
It's not something I like to talk about, so I'm.
Like, should I
But-
Google it? What if I Google it?
You could
I can
totally
Google
probably Google it.
She
out
like
there.
immediately pulls out her phone and starts like Googling your family.
Okay. It just stands there.
What does she find out from Google?
It's basically cult activity from his family, like going back generations. And now the company is essentially lost public eye or lost interest in the public, are basically being shunned by the public currently because of this knowledge.
As her like finger scrolls and scrolls, she's like, "Oh my god, Satanic Panic is like so 90s."
Yep,
How old is this
But-
chick? Good lord.
that's what I got to deal with.
Well, like sometimes cult stuff can be fun. You just need like a better PR person because you are not good at PR.
Generally, I'm much better. I'm just having an off day.
Seems a little desperate.
Oh, it's totally desperate. I like my money,
Yeah.
so I'd like
Oh,
to
yeah.
keep it. So it's totally desperate.
You know, maybe you should talk to my mom more often. She has like ideas.
All right. Definitely.
She's really good with money.
I'm aware. I'm just. It's not so much. I'm trying to keep the company in my family name.
Do you need money, Billy?
No, I don't need money right now. I'm good on money. I just need to keep the. I want to keep the company.
Can your friend juggle?
Say what?
Can your friend juggle?
Can my friend? I literally did not understand what you were saying. I was like, what? It took me a second. Can my friend juggle? Probably, but not generally the things that you want him juggling.
Hey, Billy's friend!
He's not going to answer to Billy. He's not going to respond to Billy's
We'll
friend.
go fetch your friend.
Why am I fetching my friend? Why does he need to juggle?
Because it's fun.
Because juggling is fun. You want me to.
Because he's the help.
I think right now he's trying to find his dog. And regardless of what I asked
Oh my
him
god,
to
is
do,
it on the furniture?
no, I think it's with a group of people.
Hey, and she
think
just
so.
stomps off toward the direction
Cool.
that Jerry
Knew
Lee
that
went
was
in.
coming. Knew that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Screaming, no!
All right. Well,
Oh,
PR ain't working. Time to just do my best to just disappear into the crowd. That's the only thing I can think of doing.
There you go.
Stealth.
Yeah, that is not going to be working very well. Where are you at?
don't forget, I did call before game. I don't know if it's on the books, but half of my Patreon redeems are cares for Brad for his birthday. So
Oh,
that's 5 you got.
You didn't
Oh,
type
okay.
it, so
I just call it out.
no, doesn't count. You gotta put it in the
Oh.
chat.
Well, okay, then where's Chad's rage from earlier?
All right, back to the haunting.
All right. I have to roll stealth. You wanted
Yeah,
me to?
yeah.
Yeah, let me do that real fast. Go on, of course. I have a 1 in that. I have a freaking 7 in persuasion. I'm getting 14.
Look,
I
you
don't have
really don't want to talk to Becky anymore.
apparently,
Done.
apparently, I just vanished. Like, no.
Perfect. So your investigation roll with your equipment, Teddy, you find like little blips where clearly goo had at some point been. Obviously, Lysol does not neutralize whatever supernatural energy this goo is made of. You find like 24 places where it has blipped and previously been. There's a hot spot by the side of the bed on top of one of the nightstands, but try as you might, you can't really find anything there. While Teddy is scanning,
Figured it out.
just
There
Jerry,
it is.
Zoe, what are you guys doing?
Jerry's just checking to see if he got double check his phone every so often, see if he gets a reply. Other than that, he's just kind of mindlessly wandering the common areas of the apartment.
Mindless.
He's no
And
scientist.
Zoe will definitely give the contact information to the boyfriend, saying that they'd be interested in interviewing Anne and to have her calls at her earliest convenience. Not necessarily tonight, especially if she's off at a party. It might be too late, but tomorrow or the following day.
Okay. He takes the contact information, stuffs it into back pocket.
What time did she say? What time she saw the lady with the candles?
Between midnight and 6:30 a.m.
Okay.
Sir, was there anything that was regularly placed here on this nightstand?
I don't know. That's usually where she like empties her pockets and stuff.
Anything out of the ordinary? Keys, coins,
She had like $2 in cash.
is that odd?
Yeah, like who carries cash?
Me.
Me.
Zoe,
Hmm.
roll me intelligence.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah.
He said when he was kind of word vomiting all of the information he had in his head, he did say that the stuff would just kind of happen after they shut the lights off. Maybe worth a shot.
Yeah. Do you mind if we have a little experiment of turning off all the lights in the apartment to see what happens?
No, that's fine. I don't care. So he like opens a new beer.
Okay. Okay. goes about turning off the lights, and hopefully Ghosty will appear.
He takes the trap off his hip and just kind of sets it down next to him.
Okay. Okay.
Gently scanning the PKE for the area.
Give me, all three of you, give me a perception roll.
Okay. Perception.
Woo!
Nice.
Yes, that's a crit with a -1.
I've been there.
20's a 20, damn it.
His name was Yannick.
You are all. How do you kind of like? Do you all just hang out in the living room waiting to see if something happens, or do you fan out?
I would at least be in the
I fan
bedroom
out.
where the ghost had been sighted.
I would have been in the area that I could see the most area.
Yeah, and I'll have the recorder out just to see if we can capture evidence.
And I'll go ahead and get ready just in case.
Okay. So
Jerry, you feeling jumpy?
the two people with packs are Jerry and Teddy. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Zoe, do you
I'm
have
sure
the prod, or are you just unarmed? Phone in hand.
I'll have the prod.
Okay.
The prod.
Just asking for no reason at all.
Mhm.
Jerry and Teddy, it is almost just at the edge of your patience. When you're starting to think this is stupid, we're just going to turn the lights back on and leave. The two of you hear from the bedroom, kind of off in the direction of the bathroom, the sound of rustling fabric. Jerry, you are not in the bedroom. You said you were going to be in the room with the most open, visible space, so you were in the living room.
Wand. PKE.
I tap Zoe on the shoulder and say, I hear something. Go to the bedroom.
All right. We'll quietly head towards the bedroom.
And as
I
you
leave.
turn to stare in the direction of the sound, Teddy, prepping yourself, weapon and all, out of the bedroom, kind of half walking out of the doorway, half walking through the wall, you see a glowing woman, translucent, sort of shimmering, gray hair swept up in a tight, tight bun. She's wearing a brown dress, form-fitting at the top, a cascade of layered skirts at the bottom, a bustle bunching up fabric at the small of her back. She doesn't immediately seem to notice you. She just starts humming quietly as she passes you, making a path past the bed and straight into the wall by the door toward the living room, leaving little splotches of yellow goo in the wall she's passed through.
Do I recognize the song she's humming?
No. She's not
Heads
humming
up.
in tune. It sounds a little off. Nothing you've heard before, though.
Okay. I call gently but urgently. Heads up, we got a live one.
That's the opposite of what you're looking for.
Jerry, you watch. You can
Irony.
clearly see this figure pass since you kind of popped your head in the door. She seems to slide right by you. You feel a breeze, like a cool gust of air, as she walks past. And you watch as the yellow slime of some kind, ectoplasm probably, just kind of bubbles up in her wake. She heads right for the nearest surface and starts lighting candles, just as Max's girlfriend describes. But instead of using like a lighter or something, you don't see what she's using. She just mimes it. Each candle in turn sparking up with this yellow-green flame that doesn't seem to actually burn the wicks at all.
We're recording this, right?
Yep, I'm making sure to get all this.
Thank you. I slowly walk up with I like set the PK meter on the thing because I'm pretty sure we know exactly where this is now. I walk up. Good evening. Trying to make contact.
She stops, slowly turns her head toward you, and when she looks at you, there's just darkness where her eyes are. Her face doesn't go feral or angry. She reaches out a hand and touches the side of your face. Shh. Only a Constitution save.
I did not pick that up. Were you like shushing me?
Mhm.
Okay. Just want
Twice.
to make sure.
Well,
Hey.
when he starts talking, as soon as he does that, Jerry's starting to work his way back to the trap.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hello.
As her hand kind of brushes over and slightly through your head, you get the sense of warmth and safety, and all you want to do is just curl up and go to sleep. But you are acutely aware, and this is way too interesting for you to fall for that one, old lady, ma'am.
No, thank you. May I ask your name?
She just walks right through you, leaving a thin film of goo
Ugh,
all over the front of your coveralls.
mouth is
It
open.
slimed me, Ray.
And out of nowhere seems to just kind of conjure up a bucket of water. Also translucent, also glowing, also probably full of yellow goo.
Oh dear.
All right, Jerry's had enough. He's taking a shot.
All right.
Somebody's got to touch the thing.
All right. always got to hit the button. I am
Yes,
making
gotta.
one small change
Okay.
to the system that I invented for the bust-in. These, instead of trying to beat their defense to keep them grappled, they're going to get athletics or acrobatics, like a regular physical grapple.
Okay.
That's
Sounds
the only
good.
chance.
Cool.
So, everybody sees Tanner spark up a pack. Go ahead and roll that.
Bah.
16. All right, she's completely unexpecting to get snared by anything whatsoever. So the second your proton pack ignites, shooting just a stream of energy across the room, it immediately ensnares her. She starts to like jitter and shake, her head snapping in the direction that you are. There are only two other people here, so I'm not going to do full initiative. But Teddy, what are you doing?
Turn around and light her up.
Okay, then you roll as well. You press the button, taking a couple of steps back, but you are just a little bit worried about actually crossing the streams
Yeah, you don't do that.
that you shoot straight past. Your finger slides off the button just in time to keep from lighting the entire countertop up.
Mm.
Zoe, what are you doing? Still videotaping?
Well, I was probably going to be videotaping, but seeing Gonski's mishap, I would probably walk towards with the proton prod, see if that would be able to help.
Okay, roll that for me then.
I'm
I don't know.
slime.
Oh,
Ugh.
jeez.
Oh,
6.
boy.
You start to like lean in to like try to like double judge, trying to avoid getting your hand directly in Tanner's stream, and you miss entirely
Mhm.
as she kind of like flickers just at the right time. You do not hit her whatsoever.
Cool.
She turns to face the only person currently grappling her and tries to escape. You feel her body pull and tug against your hold on her, Jerry, but she does not manage to find a way to free herself. Second round.
I got her. I got her. Somebody get a trap ready.
my two proton packers
Mm.
go ahead and roll again. Because ties go to the defender. Thank goodness Jerry has got her wrangled. She has started to thrash, started to cry, not scream, not shout, but sob. The kind of like soul deep cries that sort of echo through the space. It's not a physical feeling. But especially you, Zoe, you are not really doing a whole lot. You start to feel it. Like, oh,
Mhm.
maybe we shouldn't. Oh well, we're doing it now. But you do another 2 points of damage. She is still holding strong, though.
Yeah, my damage rolls have not been great.
Once
Even
again, she does not
13.
manage to totally buck your hold on her. But she does pick up her bucket of washing liquid and hurl it at you.
Yep.
Mhm.
Ah!
Oh!
Okay.
Mm.
That's a hit.
Pass the light
Get him,
of your
ghost chick.
proton stream.
I'm still up.
You feel the impact. It is more viscous than water. It is sticky. It is
Ugh.
cold. It is in your mouth and in your nose.
Ugh.
It tastes like rubber cement.
Why do I know what that tastes like?
You were that kid who had to try everything once.
Probably.
It does a little
Oh.
damage. Obviously not enough to drop you. But at the start of your next turn, before you act, you will have to make a dex save.
Okay.
Ugh.
Third round. Make your dex save, Tanner.
What's Zoe doing with the last round?
Yeah, you.
Well, probably since Jerry had said someone get the trap, I was going to retrieve that.
Okay.
Whether I got it pre-goo or post-goo, I'm not sure.
Well, she gooed him,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yes,
I
but
mean,
the trap was on him.
no, he said he put it down.
He set it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
He didn't
Outside
specify
the
where,
box.
but I will give benefit of the doubt that only he got gooed.
Okay.
All right. Deck save.
Yep.
Hey.
Nice.
I'm not slippery yet.
Not yet.
You have not. You decide specifically not to move. This is just dripping off the tip of your nose.
Yeah.
All right. Roll your proton packs.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Finally.
Oh,
Hell
nice,
yeah.
nice. All right, 13.
I was consistent with my
15.
2s and 3s.
Teddy finally locks on target. And this woman starts not sobbing anymore, but wailing. The bun that was once so tight and clean coming loose, throwing glowing gray hair away from her head as she thrashes and yells. She is still active. You have not incapacitated her, but since you have held her for 3 rounds, you are allowed to spring the trap. Or you can fight her for a 4th round, try to get her down to 0. Up to you.
I really hate this thing. Zoe, hit it.
Okay.
Don't look into the trap.
Oop.
I looked in the trap.
Okay. Oh, buddy.
I looked at the trap, Teddy.
She she tries to, do the thing she's seen you guys do like half a dozen times at least. Like flick of the wrist, slide it in there, just get it right. And it gets
It's the carpeting. It's the carpeting, okay?
And it's
something
fine.
between like the carpet and the goo, like it's created this weird like resistance, and it goes like 4.5 inches in front of herself.
Gonna try again.
A little further next time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and try again. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Man. If you hadn't, Teddy, if you hadn't rolled so good the last time.
1 by 1!
Oh, I'm so mad. Okay.
Ooh.
I get that a lot.
All right. Do you guys want to proton pack another round?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to.
Gonna have to. Unless you just want to like stop.
Yeah.
That's enough. You get the point. We're sorry, Ghost. Watch your ass, I guess.
So we going one more?
God damn it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
What?
you just made it. As you like plant your feet, just keep on target, locked on, as she almost slips out. But all of a sudden, all the thrashing and the screaming go still. And she is just loose hair flowing, hanging limply in the air. Go ahead and roll the trap one more time, please. Someone want to help her?
I'll help.
Yeah, we will both help by pulling the.
Or do you
ghost-
want to use
Yeah,
your
sort of
advantage?
Reeling
I
it
will
in.
use, I will use my advantage. Yeah. Oh God.
She tries
It
again.
does-
She's like, oh no, one more
Okay,
time.
there
we
it goes. Yeah, I literally like
She just
bring it
walks
straight
it up.
under her.
This
Yeah,
thing is
I
not
do.
a risk.
I do.
It's not a threat anymore. She just like walks it up like it's a dustpan. Sets
Yeah.
it underneath the ghost. Throws the switch, and this thing tornadoes directly in till it snaps shut. Another ghost busted.
Hey.
Max is just hiding behind his kitchen counter. He like pops his head up, beer in hand.
Wonderful work, everyone. Very well done.
I need a
Sir?
shower. I feel funky.
Same.
Two of you are gross.
Very same.
Tastes like rubber cement.
How do you know what that tastes like?
I don't know.
You're not wrong. All right.
Smells like rubber cement. too.
Sir, like, will you be paying with cash, with cash or card today?
Bills in the mail is what boss said.
We'll put the
No,
bill in
he
the
keeps
mail.
cash.
I try
two.
not to.
Yeah, I got.
When did I say bills in the mail?
I thought that's what you said last time. Was they'll send the
No,
bill.
we
Okay.
ran the credit card.
He pulled a Square reader, plugged it into his phone.
I wasn't paying
Yeah.
close enough attention to the bill.
Zoe, do you have
I will.
the
Yeah,
square
I'll
reader?
retrieve. Yes, I'll retrieve the square reader. So
Thank
you know,
you.
He pulls out
Yeah.
a card. It has Anne's name on it.
Ooh.
Just holds it out.
I'll run it.
All right.
Unfortunately, the special on containment has ended, so that's going to be full price.
Unfortunately, yes. Introductory price, man. I'm telling you. All right. We need to. If I were you, I would reach out to Miss Anne and let her know what has transpired this evening. We will also be reaching out to headquarters.
Okay, I mean, I'll just tell her when she gets home. Or, like, she'll figure it out when she sees a charge.
Hate
You
this
might want to
guy.
explain that before she sees it.
Jesus.
This dirt bag.
I
Did
know.
it-
Wow.
What the fuck?
I glanced over at Zoe.
Oh.
It went through, right?
I did.
And we
Okay,
were
yeah.
recording him handing it to us, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, we're covered.
I'll make a note to talk about relationships whenever Anne calls me back.
We are not
He
douche
just
busters,
like
okay?
swipes
We're
his
about the
signature.
ghosts.
Just a squiggle.
It's
Cool,
just like
you guys
one.
want a beer for the road?
Yes.
No, thank you, sir.
No, we're
You're
on duty.
driving,
I,
and
I'm
you're
not gonna
on
drink
duty.
it on the road.
No.
He like grabs
Besides,
a
I got-
couple, just starts shoving them in hands. Like, you don't have to drink it now. It's just like my favorite craft beer.
Thank you.
It's called Viking
Thank you.
sauce.
So it is. You'll forgive me, but I kind of need to get this out of my underpants. Good day.
Jumpsuits for.
Where
It's
do you
when-
guys go?
She can go through walls. It was more than just the jumpsuit.
That means you got slime inside you. So
We'll do a full decontamination, don't worry, and I give my craft beer to Jerry. Just yeah.
Here, Jerry.
Yay!
But not till we're back.
I
Those
know.
can
I
be
know.
those can be shower beers.
Yes.
All right.
And that is immediately where Jerry's going. The
To the
shower.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as we get home, the shower.
I'm assuming you sent a message to the boss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zoe, would you
Mhm.
please be so kind, since you have the cleanest hands of the three of us,
Yep.
to inform
Oh.
the rest of the team?
2 got slimed. Ghost successfully captured. Heading back home.
Okay. As predicted, back at the sorority house party, eventually, all of the PNMs get pulled aside for like a little private chat, little drinky, like little socializing, get to know you. Potential sisters. Leaving you alone to do whatever you want. Chad.
I'm gonna go find that black door.
Jerry Lee and William, the both of you see Chad make his way down the hallway like he knows where he's going, even though you know he doesn't.
all right.
You gotta walk with confidence.
Oh yeah. Walk like a
Otherwise,
man holding a ladder. Supposed to be there.
Yep.
Do you tag along with him, or are
Alright.
you still?
No, I don't. I don't go up to him. He's undercover.
Okay. So what are
And,
you two doing?
William
Your
stealthed
35
away.
minutes is up.
Say what?
So William
Yeah,
stealthed away.
Yeah.
Where's baseball?
Yeah.
So
Anybody who will listen when time is about to be up, like, yeah, I'm gonna go outside real quick. So I'm not allowed to be inside. But we got questions. Well, not we. I have questions. And I gotta use this time up real quick.
Okay.
Just
Girl from the couch. Louisa.
Rascal. Ghostbuster
wouldn't-
commercial questions.
wouldn't,
I swear to
You wouldn't
God.
know her name, but she finally
mm,
no, she wouldn't be there. Never mind. A girl from the couch kind of pops her head up from scrolling on the phone. Like, you don't have to listen to her. Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to overstep any more than I've apparently
are you
already
gonna come back
overstepped.
here?
But I mean, yeah. I mean, if we have to, like, there's weird stuff. Like, there's literally something strange in your neighborhood.
Like in this house?
Maybe. You guys seen any weird gold coins lately? There's like
No.
a snake on it and like a rope.
Like Chuck E. Cheese?
Nah, like 1800s gold coin rope with a knot, snake, other stuff, weird ghosts.
None of that sounds like ghosts.
I mean, I don't know either. It's above me, but that's what the psychic told me.
Cool. Psychic told me I was gonna. Never mind.
No, what did the psychic tell you?
Psychic told me I was gonna pass my last chem test, and I got 32.
Ooh, you should go to a better psychic. I'm gonna write down the number.
Just takes your recommendation.
Yeah.
Chad, give me perception or investigation. You said you were going
One.
upstairs to check first?
Sure. I'm gonna assume since I can't see it on this floor, it'll be upstairs. But I'm not gonna see shit.
You go upstairs, you kind of wander around. There are several different rooms. Some of them are locked doors, but none of them are black. And
Is
check
there
downstairs?
downstairs?
You could check downstairs. You did not get a chance to really explore downstairs when Winnie was around. So give me. There we go. All right. So off at the end of the downstairs, just past where the door to maybe the garages are, definitely past the door to go outside to the pools, to the pool, to the hot tub, to the garden area. Past that, past the garage door, you do eventually come to a single black door at the very, very end of a hallway. There's not a light under the door. You press your ear to it, you don't hear anything.
Hmm. But I get advantage because I have lockpicks.
Hey,
Okay. You slip your picks into the lock, jiggle it around the first time you go to open it. Nothing. All right, fine. Check over your shoulder just to make sure no one has kind of crept up behind you. Slide the picks back in there and give it another go. The pins click into place. You turn the doorknob and you push it open.
And that's where we're ending tonight's episode.
Not quite.
Okay.
uh-oh.
In front of you
There's hubris on the other side of that door.
seems to be a storage room. There are shelves lining the area. There is a rug on the floor. There's all kinds of canned goods. There's kitchen equipment. There's garage equipment. It seems to be a catch-all storage area.
What does it morph into when I step in?
Storage area.
All right, all right. If I was some weird closed door behind me. If I was some weird freaking, oh, don't go in the black door. Creepy. My hair's slicked back for no reason. That looked so doesn't work. What is this? The 80s? Freaking throw back the rug.
You throw back the rug. And you think there's nothing there for a moment. But as you crouch down, phone flashlight on, looking
And
for
video
any...
camera.
What's that? You have the
The-
camera up?
Yeah, the camera's on. Like, I'm recording and lighting.
You eventually see what seems like a seam in the floorboards. There's not a latch to hold on to. There's not a lever. There's not a lock that you can see. But there is something down there. Maybe.
Open sesame.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I had to try. Well, no, she wouldn't draw attention to it like that if it was something so hard to get into. She wouldn't. That would make no sense. Bookshelf with special book or...
Behind you, the door swings open. There's Becky. I think you should go.
Why?
You have 35 seconds to leave.
Or else what?
I'll call the cops.
It was a lovely party. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I'll try not to let this reflect poorly on Winnie.
That'd be really good. She's a good girl. She is a alpha, beta, pi. Yes, that one. Material for sure.
Get out.
He's saying that as he's like
Yeah.
walking.
That's the only response she has. She slams the door shut, locks it back up, and that is where we will wrap for the night. Hey!
Yay.
You're 2 for 2, not doing too much property damage. Heck
Hell
yeah.
Just a little scuff on the countertop.
Just a little.
And
It'll
stayed
buff
awake
right
this
out.
whole
It'll buff
time.
right out.
Yeah.
Nobody passed out.
You should let loose the housekeeping ghost to buff it out for you and then trap her again.
I was really curious if you guys were going to attack her or not. Guess I found out. Props
I have
o'clock.
a -1 wisdom.
That's fair,
I'm
but
gonna
there were
push a
2 other
button.
people.
Right.
Props.
You're
my
muted,
favorite
Jeff.
time. You volunteering to go first?
Yeah.
Go for it.
My props go to Brad for Blast from the Past. Oh my god, Nepo baby problems.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Mm.
Brad.
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna give it to Chef for just constantly asking this guy questions, even though like he should know after the first 3. He's got no answers. He doesn't get. He's the worst person on the universe.
Right.
He doesn't care about like the only thing he probably called because his girlfriend told him to call, and that's all he remembers. He doesn't remember anything other than I got woken up because she was scared.
Oh,
And then
it is the
I had to
worst.
clean up. God. It's like, and she should just keep asking, and when did this happen? I don't know, dude. And what about this? Got no clue, man. And how about this? Yeah, again, no idea. Like,
You're using a lot of large words right now, man.
Perfect.
well, I'm gonna have a beer. That's that's his
You guys
answer.
want beer, dudes?
You guys want a
Chef.
crime? You guys want to do? You want to commit a crime? Here's alcohol. Take it in your vehicle. Drive with it.
Okay, now you're
muted.
You're super muted.
Indignantly muted.
Yes, I am quite angrily muted. I will not be silenced.
You keep doing it to yourself.
That last one was on purpose.
Yeah.
I've got to give it to Pierce, partially for using baseball so effectively, partially for the shirt, but mostly also for just the
I need to
entrance.
roll blade.
The entrance. Hey, Ghostbusters Charlotte, how the hell are you?
Ruining all the
Oh, yeah.
plans all at once. Pierce.
I got
Yep.
your.
Whew, mine was gonna be a toss up between several nerds. But since Jeff already got his, it's going to Mike, Jerry for continuing to not have his art get appreciated. As soon as he came up with that schematic, oh, gotta go. Bye. Shut up, Jerry. Get out.
To deal with
Yeah.
Max of all people.
Mm,
I couldn't
One day.
resist making that worse.
It'll go right on the top
He
of the fridge.
just wanted to
It'll
show
be
off
there.
his
Couldn't
idea.
resist.
It'll be
Put it on the
right there.
fridge. Put it on the fridge.
Right?
At the
Not that
top of
kind
the
of art.
fridge, so everybody can see it.
Fridge level. Mike.
Oh, it's got to go to Chad. Just for keeping poor Vinny on that leash long enough for him to go do his thing.
Winchester.
What are we
And
supposed to do? Go with her?
right. And finally, Lou, what you got?
I'm also going to give it to Chad for the sneaky stuff, taking photos of the blueprints and clearly going to make money off of that. Yep.
Clearly.
Corporate
Clearly.
espionage.
He knows what he's looking at. He
Yeah.
can figure this out.
Well,
He
Perfect.
came
he
to my
doesn't know,
TED.
but it could be worth some money, so you might as well.
He came to
Great
my
job.
TED talk where I explained it.
Great job, you guys. I have been joined tonight by these lovely folk who are very good at ghosts and busting.
People,
Brad with no R,
like,
who has
great.
played William Chambers tonight. DM Daddy, who has played Chad Winchester. Chef as Teddy Gonski. Pierce as Jerry Lee Spencer. Glenn Dizzle as just Jerry. Jerry
time.
Spencer. Jerry, god damn it, Tanner.
Jerry, goddammit, Tanner. That's what it is now.
Put that on a t-shirt.
And the Lou Shock
Oh.
as Zoe Rome.
Nah,
We got a
just
YouTube
Jerry.
channel. We got a lot of stuff on there. If you haven't checked us out, hi. We're always like this.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't know what to
this
tell
is
you.
pretty
How
par for
we
the course.
be.
We're
I am
we're
a
great.
condition.
If you want to be around us even more, we've got a Discord, and if you want to be around us even more, we have a Patreon.
Yeah.
We will be back next week, next Thursday, with episode 3 of this series, and we are finally, hopefully, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx it, coming back on Sunday with Werewolf.
The worm is real, and it is keeping us from doing things.
It's fine because the Weaver's in control right now, and that's not a bad thing either, is it?
Not at all. The Weaver is our friend.
Weaver's the best.
So hopefully we will see you on Sunday or next week. And until then, not afraid of no ghosts. Bye, everybody.